Hi Ian, this video is for you. It is the knit2purl2 little tutorial that you wanted to get a refresher on. So this is just a cast on of 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yes. 10 stitches, you want to do an even number, and I went ahead and just knit 2 rows, okay? So now you're going to start with, and I'll show you both ways. I'm not sure which way do you knit, but I'll show you the continental way, and then I'll show the English style. So I continental style all the time now that I've gotten better at that, but both ways work fine. And so you want to start out with knitting first. So you want to knit your 2. So knit 2, 1, 2. So now with purl, so you know with knitting you keep your yarn in the back of your work, but with purl you want it in the front. So what I do is just go right down the middle and pull my yarn right in between my 2 needles and into the front, and then I kind of like change my hand position to accommodate that, okay? Because now you want to go into the front, do your purl, yarn over, pull that up, and pull through, and purl 2, okay? So now you're at the point where we want to knit, so you're going to take that yarn back, and then change positions of my fingers again, then knit 2. Once again, bring that back to the front and purl 2. And take it to the back and knit my last 2. I'm going slow, so you can, if you have questions about the continental style, you can let me know. So now I'll do English style on the next row. So you're gonna flip it over, and with English style, you know, you swing the yarn over. I think this is the way that I learned how to knit. So yeah, but I don't do it often, so bear with me. Okay, so I'm gonna go into your I'm gonna go in this way actually. So that's the point now where when you finish your row and your last stitch is a knit stitch, it's positioned, as you can kind of see, that it's positioned so you can do a purl very easily. Because most popular, I guess, pattern is like a stockinette stitch. So after you do a knit row, you would do a purl row to do your stockinette stitch. So it's ready for a purl, but you don't want to do a purl, you want to do a knit. Or you can do a purl if you want to, but if you do a knit, you want to pull that to the back, like that. Do your knit2purl2. So you're going to knit, well, you're going to pull it back using your right hand, excuse me. So you're going to go in, it's English style, so you're going to swing your yarn around and then pull through like this. So that's 1 knit, 2 knit. Now you've knit 2. Now you're going to purl 2. So now you want the yarn in the back, you want it in the front. And now you're going to go in like you would purl, swing, and pull through like this for your purl. And it's in the front, so now you just swing around, go through, and pull off. Now you have it in the front, you want to go into the back. So you go through the middle and swing for knit. Knit 2. Now you want it in the front again for purl 2. And I'm assuming you kind of already know how to do both stitches. You just want to know how to combine them in the same row, which I had to learn myself. So, and these last two will be knit. Okay, so that is English style. So you have the continental style, which is, I think, a little bit faster because you're not having to use both hands. But you also have the English style, which most people, I believe, learn that way at first, at least people in the U.S. So either way works. So you have your knit2purl2, and at this point, you can't really tell that there are actually little bumps there because I only have 2 rows. So my first 2 rows were knit. So you can see the bumps that are there, here and there. And then you can kind of see the beginnings of an actual bump, bump, no bump, 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 no bump, 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 kind of there. Yeah, so just practice that. If you have any more questions, just let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.
So why does it seem like a picture